the tangible tools I share are either a centering thought or just your breath. Like that's what this tool is. It's a breathing tool.
Okay.
It's called CommOs, the brand, and more than anything for me, this serves as a reminder to breathe. And what it does is it naturally elongates your exhale. So elongated exhales lower our heart rate and bring our nervous system back to equilibrium. So a lot of what I think will help make sense of a lot of this is our mind and our body are directly connected. Thoughts affect emotions, emotions affect thoughts. So when you're pitching and you're not feeling it right away, what starts happening?
What's my hip doing? What's my arm doing? Why am I doing this? Exactly. Why is the catcher there? How's this?
We
What's
get
this?
into the head,
right?
Yeah. We get into the head and we get out of our bodies, and we're not feeling, we're thinking. And that's not where you want to be when you're playing. The goal is to get out of your head and into the body and just feel and play and react.
Yeah. But now you're gripping harder, your heart rate's up, you're more frustrated.
So there you go, heart rate's up, right?
Yeah,
the breath is the tool. The breath, it's like if the breath is it. The way I describe it, especially when I'm teaching breath work, is okay, let's think about the power of oxygen for a second, right? We can go for days without food, right? We can go probably longer, right? Weeks without food, a couple days without water. How long can we go for oxygen before we're dead?
Yeah.
A couple minutes?
Yeah, exactly.
Total.
3 minutes.
Now think about that.
Yeah.
All day, every day, even when we're sleeping, we are breathing. Oxygen is called life force energy. It's quite literally what keeps us alive. So like, that's really friggin' powerful, right? So my whole thing with breathwork is, okay, being we know how powerful it is, why do you think it would make sense to load up on this stuff? Might that be good for us?
Yeah.
Right, and that's breathwork, which is another thing, different than meditation. But with just the breath in general, when you notice you're in the head, connect to your breath. There's a process, actually. It kind of gets you in the head for a second, but this is something I'd suggest for you if you're still out there pitching.
Yeah.
I call it the 3 R's: realize, release, recenter. Once you realize you're in your head, this is the practice of meditation. Notice, you realize you're in your head. What do we connect to? Our breath. Release those thoughts by connecting to your breath. Then you recenter by directing your focus to the task at hand.
Yeah.
So it's one breath, one rep. I take a breath. All I got is this pitch. I take a breath, relax. I take these deep breaths. My heart rate lowers. My nervous system relaxes.
Yeah.
And that's when we're playing at our best. And that's why I said the breath is the tool. It's just, so the more often you are practicing meditation and breath work, now you're out on the mound, the more readily accessible the byproduct is, the more readily accessible what you're looking for is. If you've never practiced any of these things, I say next time you notice you're in your head on the mound, take a breath. It'll be good that you do that, but what's actually going to happen? Probably not
what are you
much,
doing? Yeah.
Right? But when your body is accustomed consistently throughout the day,
it'll just start resetting.
in for 4, out for 8, you do it once, now it resets.
Yeah.
And you're chilling.